Hey, hey, hello, hello. Welcome back. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Whoop, whoop. I know those of you who are working a 9 to 5, I know you are so happy, honey. I know you happy, girl. Okay. We at the weekend, baby. What? Okay. That's what's up. What's on your agenda today? Because today, for this daily dose of vitamin D3, on this Friday right here, this Friday right here, this Friday right here, yes, we are talking about how to inject adventure into our lives and transform an ordinary day into an extraordinary experience. And I know oftentimes, when you're just kind of doing the usual thing day in and day out, the same mundane tasks, the same routines, the same ways that you've been doing things for years, you don't think outside the box and get creative. But that's why I'm here, okay? It's your girl, Katrina Marie, your boss chick, biz coach, and fearless leader. And yes, today we're talking about how to transform your life in this very way. Now, oftentimes when we think about doing something fun and something new or being adventurous, we think of risky stuff, right? Like, what you mean I gotta go out scuba diving? What you mean I gotta jump out of a plane? I gotta hike a mountain? Like, I gotta scale up a mountaintop? Really? Like, what do you mean? You want me going some hiking trails? You want me to do some zip lining, parasailing? No, girl. Ain't nobody said you gotta do all that. First of all, I'm not even an outdoorsy person. So, I mean, if you couldn't tell, okay, honey, I am Miss Bougie, Diva, Prim, Prissy, and Proper, feminine energy all day, okay? What do I look like? I mean, do you see how I'm dressed, girl? Really? Come on now. What do I look like being out there in this adventurous world doing all these things that I just named? My sister ain't about to do all of that, okay? My makeup's got to look cute, okay? I like to look and feel flawless. I like to do things that are fun and adventurous, and it don't require all of that, okay? I don't like to get dusty and dirty. I don't like bugs. I don't like dogs and insects. I don't like all those things. I'm not a pet person, okay? I don't want to be out with the lions, tigers, and bears. I ain't trying to go out camping and do all those kinds of things unless it's in my backyard, okay? That's about as far as I will go to be camping outside somewhere. All right. And even that's a bit too much. Okay. And I got a nice backyard. So, so yes, seriously though, you ain't got to do all that to have fun and be adventurous and be free and do something new. So you can just experience, speaking of your own backyard, just what's in your own surroundings, your own neighborhood, your own backyard in a literal and figuratively speaking sense. Okay. Like, for example, let's break it down, okay? We're going to keep this short, sweet, and simple so you can get started right now today. And I'll be checking too on my comments here because I don't know why. It's like the comments are delayed here. Sometimes I will see them on my phone, but I will not see them on the chat here. And so anyways, if you're here, let me know where you're tuning in from, and definitely let me know if you're watching this on the replay, what you gonna do today, okay? Starting today, we got to kick this weekend off right. Like, we didn't do all this work and working our 9 to 5s, right, to finally get to the weekend to do nothing. We got to do something. So let me tell you how simple this is. It's so simple. I know it just went right over your head. And I ain't even said it yet. But when I do, you're going to be like, okay, that's so obvious. Really? Yes, really. But sometimes you need a person like me to be all up in your face, letting you know what you can do that you might not have even considered. And it's just real simple. Okay? So, and we're going to keep it cute and simple because, like I said, I'm not an outdoorsy person. So what are some of the things you can do to be new and adventurous? Well, and what sparked this idea, by the way, in this conversation is that I was out on my stroll today. You know, I take my daily walks, and I take y'all on a walk with me usually on a Wednesday, at least once a week, right? Sometimes a couple times a week. However, when I was on my walk today, which is typically in the mornings, and sometimes I'll do a little midday walk too, I just got an epiphany. Like, you know what? Here I am living in the beautiful state of Southern California, in California in general, but I'm in SoCal, okay? And this is my primary residence. And so I have been here for years. I come back and forth, you know, I always, no matter where I live, East Coast, West Coast, down South, I lived everywhere. I always come back home. This is my primary home, okay? And so I was out on my walk today. It was so beautiful, so peaceful. I took my walk by the lake today, but I decided, you know what? I'm a mosey on down here to this way. I never really go this way. I can't show you the way right now because I'm not doing it in real time, but I was going a different direction. I said, I always walk this way around the lake, or I go this way around the lake, or, I have a couple of routes I take, right? But I never keep straight and go down this particular street. So today I was like, you know what? Why don't I ever go that way? Like, I'm just doing the same thing, going the same routes. Let me switch it up a bit, okay? Let me check out what's down here. And so I kept walking and walking and walking, and it was just like a whole new world over there, right? It was so amazing. Like, I was like, girl, you missing out. Beautiful, beautiful sceneries, beautiful homes. Some homes I didn't even know existed over there. Like, I knew there were homes over there, but they've been building up so much out here. Every day there's new construction going on, especially as the economy's coming back. So I was like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me all this time I've been missing out on all of this beauty? I didn't even know these homes were over here. Beautiful homes, okay? And new stores, strip malls, like different things going on over here. I was like, wait, what? So it was adventurous. It was just fun to see. It was nice. It was like, ooh, do they have some open houses? Because, I'm in the market for looking for a new home. I want my dream home. And I'm planning on, I don't know if I want to build that from scratch or if I want to, take something they already building, new construction or what, because they've got some amazing home ideas and some model homes. So I love going to see real estate. Plus I'm into real estate. So I was like, wow, this is so amazing. So now I know, this is a new route I'm going to take. So that's one example. Another thing, so this kind of put me on this, this is what gave me the idea to do this live stream today to share with you and say, look, you don't need to travel far, right? You don't need to book a flight and, make all of these, this big commitment to go somewhere. Like, you can explore something fun and do something out of your ordinary and make it an extraordinary experience by doing the little simple things. So like I said, Cali, especially SoCal, just in the area I am alone, and Northern California as well. California is a big state. There is so much to do. And you know what else I thought about? I was like, you know what? People who are from wherever they're from, like, so I live in Cali, right? I was, I brought up here predominantly for a good majority of my life. And also on the, I was about to say West Coast, East Coast, because I'm used to living on the East Coast. So East Coast and West Coast, right? My time has been split. And I know people, my peeps my family, my friends on the East Coast as well, especially a place like New York. I have family and friends that are like, they live in New York, they live in New Jersey, they live here in California and places like that. And then you go ask them if they have done some of the things that a lot of tourists come to do. People who don't live there, right? People who are out of state, they usually go to these states and they do the touristy thing. And my family is like, you know what? I have never been there in all the years I've lived here, born and raised, okay? And never been. Because you just do the same old ordinary stuff if you live a certain place. You don't think like, why didn't I go to, I don't know, see the Statue of Liberty or Central Park or, when the twin buildings were up or, you know what I mean? Like the Twin Towers, I meant to say, were up. Different things like that. Or here in California, I mean, like, I can go on with all the things there are to do here. And we just kind of take it for granted because we're just in our own little bubble, right? Am I talking about having fun in this economy? Yes, girl. Yes. Okay. We've got to have fun. And I'm doing well. How are you? Yes. What is life for? We only get one life. We've got to have fun. Absolutely. Regardless of what the economy is, we need to be building our own economies. And that's why business ownership is what I preach. Okay. Business ownership, generating multiple income streams, different ways to make money, freelance work, independent contract work, a side business, all the things, okay? Because when the economy is bad, as long as you are building wealth for yourself with all the different ways there is to build wealth, girl, you ain't got to worry about what the economy is doing because you've built your own. So, yes, I am talking about exploring these new opportunities and doing little things that don't require much of you. It doesn't take, you don't even, most times it takes up a little bit maybe of some money that you will need, okay? But for the most part, it just requires your time. If anything, if you're gonna drive or travel in your car, which is what I was getting to next, you might need some gas money to get there, right? You might need to get a little something to eat when you're there, a little something to drink. But other than that, it just requires your time. That's the whole point. We're not talking about packing yourself up and taking yourself to out of the country and moving abroad and doing things that, require you to go to a different state and travel and lodge and, get hotels and all the expenses that go with that. No, 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 no. We're talking about right in your neighborhood, right in your backyard, just doing ordinary things right here. Take a look at your surroundings and figure out what you haven't done in your own state, in your own city. You know what I'm saying? It could be you got, like we have botanical gardens around here and it's beautiful. You'd be surprised how many people don't even know about it. It's a little hidden gem, right? Not everybody even knows to go there. That don't take nothing but to go and enjoy it. And they put on different shows. They have jazz concerts. They have, you have little cocktails, wine, different things. We have the wineries here. It's a whole vibe. Okay. Yes. We talking about having fun, girl, in this economy, even in this economy. Because as I said, we have one life to live and one life only. What are you going to do with your one life? Just gonna sit back and wait for the economy to shift and tell you what to do and when to do it and how to do it and how long and with whom and please. No, thank you. I'm good. I know what I'm creating over here. Okay. I know what I got going on over here. So yes, I'm not doing all this hard work for nothing. It ain't just to have, I'm just not doing it just, to burn myself out or to just come home and be a couch potato or just do nothing and watch my whole life go by. Yes, we talking about having fun in this economy. That's exactly what's up. And you should too. You're a dude? Okay. Wow. Okay. That's so sad for you, but we're not going to switch up this conversation right here, honey. You're on the wrong live stream. Okay. So if you are serious about harming yourself, then it sounds like you've got a lot of issues going on right now and definitely some mental issues. And I am not the professional for you, even though I am a holistic business coach and an RN health and wellness educator, a nurse. I am not your nurse. I am not on your healthcare team. And if you need help, I suggest you call 911. Okay. And I suggest you go get yourself some help if you have a therapist, and that's the individual or the professional or expert you need to be talking to. If you are here and you're not serious and you're just trolling my page, you will be blocked and ignored. So please don't do that, okay? Because we are here having a great time talking about having adventures in life. And this is not something that I take lightly, nor should you. And I don't play about people harming themselves, okay? So if you are feeling like you are suicidal or homicidal or gravely disabled and you need help, you need to go to your local authorities to get the help or go check yourself into a hospital or the nearest mental facility. Call your therapist or your doctor or somebody, okay, to get you the help you need. But if you are trolling my page, don't play with me. Don't come on here to my page doing that, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and ignore your comments from this point on, assuming that if you really need help, you know what you need to do. And if you're trolling my page, you will for sure be blocked. Now, back to the conversation at hand. And only because you said that did I say that out loud, because I usually don't address you trolls, okay? Because all you're here to do is distract people from the real conversation at hand. And we're not doing that over here. But what I can tell you for sure, sweetie, is you don't get power. Your voice doesn't get power here. Okay. So if you really need help, go get the help you need and I will pray for you. I'm going to send you some prayers and good vibes because clearly you need it if you need that level of support. But God don't like ugly. So karma is a bitch. Okay. And you don't want that coming back for you. So you really shouldn't play like that if you're not serious. Now, moving on. So yes. Okay. So I want to make sure that we get in all the things that you can do to have a great time with yourself. You could do this with family or friends too, but it doesn't require anybody but you. Okay? So you can drive a new route. If you go the same way to work every day, you can definitely drive a new route. Take a new route. Like, it's so much scenery, right? You might just think, okay, you're thinking to yourself, I just go this way every day. It's the fastest route to take. And that might be true in the morning when you've got to get to work and you got to get on the clock. I get that. And maybe the other route is more scenic, but it's the longer way to work. Girl, find you a new way to go. Look up your GPS. Waze is a great app for you to find a new way. It will take you all the ways. You'll be like, I didn't even know this was a way. Okay, you will be lost and you won't even know where you are. And it will get you right to the place you need to be, the destination you're trying to go. It will be spot on, okay? And you will, in the meantime, just depend on Waze and you'll be able to see new things around you. So I'm really pushing for you to do this because it is, if you want to bring yourself joy, oh, happy day, honey, we are here, okay? And so I absolutely love doing new things. Even if it's just going to a new coffee shop, if you're a coffee drinker, or going to have some tea, going to a different barista. If you like a certain barista, say you like Starbucks, that's fine. There are umpteen gazillion Starbucks around. Go check out a new Starbucks. Do you have to go to the old one? If you always go through the drive-thru, go inside and grab your latte or your hot or cold beverage and go have a seat. Just check out the scenery. Listen, I haven't been to the mall in a really long time, actually since before COVID, right? However, when I was going to the mall, I would just go sit sometimes and people watch or window shop. Even if I wasn't buying anything, I just wanted to know what was the new things out. What should I be considering? How did they display, put the new outfits or the mannequins? How did they dress them up, right? What's on display? What are they promoting or demonstrating right now? Just go somewhere new and do a new thing. Go a new route. Go to a new restaurant. I'm going to do today. I'm going to go treat myself and do something fun, freeing, and fabulous today, honey. And I don't know where exactly. What I am going to do intentionally, though, is not put on my GPS and just drive. Just literally drive. Just wherever my car decides to take me, right? And if I get lost, if I land in an unfamiliar territory, that's cool. I got my handy dandy phone, and that's what GPS is for, okay? But I just want to get lost in the day, okay? I didn't plan anything for today, and this is my Freedom Friday, and it's also my Financials Friday. It's the first thing I do top of the morning. Once that's all done, I'm golden. I'm ready to just go, move, do something fun and exciting for my life. So that's where I'm going to be going. I don't know where exactly, but I'm going to find a new restaurant or a new cafe or new something and go have me a nice little lunch or dinner, early dinner, late lunch, because it's already after 2 here. And I'm just going to try something new. I'm going to try something new on the menu. Well, it will be new. All of it will be new because it will be a place I've never been. It will have to be vegan and certainly healthy, but it will be whatever they have on their menu that is in that lineup. And I'm going to have me a nice little cocktail. Yes, in the middle of the day, and I'm going to have a jolly good time, okay? So that's what I wanted to share with you. Just, listen, it's about just experiencing the uncharted aspects of your daily environment and do that for you, right? That is truly freeing. It's very liberating. It feels great. It's a treat for you. You deserve it. You deserve nothing short of amazing and nothing less than the best. So let me see if we have any comments here. So we're going to ignore some of these conversations that are going on. Nothing there. Let me make sure I'm not missing out on anything here. And by the way, if you have any hobbies you want to try, anything at all that you've been considering doing, I don't know, for example, if you've never been to a paint and sip, if you haven't gone roller skating in a while, they have a roller rink not too far from here. I think about 20 miles from me. And I didn't realize, I always thought it was for kids. And I remember years ago when they first came out, when I was here, I took my youngest nephew there. He had a blast. Okay, we had a ball watching him. And then we got in there too. He was up and down on trampolines too. And then there's an arcade that's really fun for adults as well, for people who love to game. I'm not into gaming, but we had a great time playing the old arcade games like Pac-Man and what is it? Donkey Kong, or what is that game? I don't remember. All the games from back in the, like way back in the 80s, okay? 90s. And so we had a great time. And just watching him was fun. And then they have, what is that over there? They have, they have so many new things. But I hear they have an adult, like a time of the day or night where the adults come in and they do like laser tags, and they do adult roller skating. They do line dancing. They have like different nights dedicated for the adults. I think that's pretty dope. So things like that, right? Go and just, man, so many things to do. Go to the park and just go sit and just be mindful. Just look around, watch your surroundings, take it all in, soak up the environment. That's also a nice relaxing thing to do. Go to some place that feels just tranquil and serene and do that. You know what I mean? If you just don't really want to do anything, especially if you're winding down from your workday. But the point is to just think of something new and turn that into an amazing experience. On Sundays, you may have heard me say, I do a CEO brunch, champagne brunch, because I love a good brunch with some champagne, honey. Keep the champagne coming and all the mimosas I can drink, okay? And I have a great time. Sometimes me and my mom will do that. Sometimes me and my family, my immediate family will do that. Sometimes it's just me. A lot of times it's just me because it's my me time. It's a great way for me to wind down from my week and reflect and then look towards the future, you know, my week to come. But I have a full course meal, okay? Starting with some appetizers, some drinks, and a full course meal, a dessert. Yes, I treat myself like the queen that I am. As I am building my empire, I go ahead and put on my crown, wear that because I am the ruler of my throne. And then I am making CEO decisions in those moments, okay? Thinking about where it is I'm headed and how I plan to get to my next level and live my first class life all day, every day. That's what it's about. So that's another thing. I mean, it don't have to be that for you. This is my thing. I've never heard anyone say they've done that. Now, my colleague, she has a CEO lunch on a particular day. I have a CEO champagne brunch. It don't got to be that for you. Make it whatever is true to you, okay? Be original. Do something. Don't copy other people, but take ideas, you know, and be like, okay, well, how can I turn that into something that I enjoy? You got to just get out of, you know, take ideas from people and in the sense that you're not copying them. Like, don't be a copycat. We live in this copycat culture that I just can't stand. Be original, be yourself, be authentic and true to you. But think about that and be like, okay, well, I love that idea. What's true to me? Maybe it's a dinner that I take myself out on. Maybe it's, you know, I go treat myself to a whatever thing, right? But make it a thing for you. All right. And so I don't see any comments here, but basically, you know, what we're doing ultimately is we're breaking out of the routine, right? We're decreasing our stress levels, our anxiety levels. We're getting out of this depressive state. We are getting out of these mundane routines. We are finding ways to be holistically well, not burn ourselves out, and treat ourselves because we're deserving of it, because we've been working really hard, doing the things that we've been doing on our way to securing our futures, securing the bag, right? Living life in a way that we are working towards, you know, whatever success level that you are working towards right now, whatever you are striving to achieve, you're working hard. So you at least deserve to treat yourself to something good. Treat yourself like you're royalty, right? Treat yourself like you are royalty. So that's really what the biggest takeaway message is here today. I hope that you connected that concept with, you know, adventure and mindfulness and finding new things to do and the importance of creating these new experiences. Let's see if we have any more. I do see some new messages, but nothing that I need to pay attention to. So if you are watching this on the replay and you want to leave me a comment and be really engaging and have a real conversation, okay? I would appreciate that, and I'm looking forward to responding to you. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope this helps you unlock some joy, especially if you're tired of the same routine. This is what I do on a frequent and routine basis, and what I'm going to do more of, integrating these things into my life, because this is what creates wellness, right? And we definitely need to prioritize our well-being. And so, like I always say, it is for me about not just teaching you how to leave that job or build a brand in business online. It's also about prioritizing our health, our healing, and our happiness. So that's my time. I'm going to go have a wonderful, amazing, fantabulous time. I will tell you all about it and get you a little excited and motivated when I do share. But let me know what your takeaway was and what you plan on doing today for you, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to tune out. Be sure to share this video, by the way, with at least 3 friends, colleagues, coworkers, biz besties, not coworkers, okay? I don't know, that comes right out of my mouth, but I don't necessarily want you sharing this with coworkers, especially if you're trying to leave a job. Unless you're cool with somebody at work and you want to share, that's cool. But whomever can benefit from this, family, friends, whomever. So there's always somebody who could benefit from the message today. So be sure to share this out. And if you have not yet subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for, girl. Go ahead and get your whole entire life. Hit that subscribe button, okay? And the notification bell so you don't miss a single episode whenever I go live, which right now is Monday through Friday. I'm doing a daily dose of vitamin D3. We're having deeper dive discussions, conversations like this all day, every day. Well, okay, not all day, but every single day, Monday through Friday. And we're doing this for at least the next 90 days. So join me here. Check out some other content, shop around and see what you can find that's also applicable to you and where you are in the journey right now in your career, your life, or your business, because we talk all things about career, right? How you transition out of your career, leave that 9-to-5 life behind for good, right? We talk about leaving toxic, hostile work environments, and we talk about building online brand and businesses without sacrificing your soul and sanity or compromising your health and happiness. We talk all things mindset and manifestation, and we certainly talk about the correlation between health and wealth. So that's the kind of content we have here. And if you're loving it, make sure you subscribe. Again, I'm going to tune out while you tune in. Make sure you share this video out with at least 3 friends. As always, and until next time, I am wholeheartedly in this journey with you. Bye for now. Happy Friday. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk soon.